Hey, it's Jazz, and this is Giving Up the Ghost podcast. Thanks for coming back. So today's episode is our fourth installment of the Avation Museum. It was a very cool place to visit day or night. I highly recommend it, and lots to see, lots of information, because history and hauntings go hand in hand. This again was the event that Cher was able to come out with me, and we were able to join the Winnipeg Paranormal Group with all the lovely people. Ashley, Kelly, Mel was there, Brandon was there. They were able to guide the public investigation and help groups connect with the afterlife. So it was pretty cool, creepy. You know, there was stuff happening with our devices. There was things happening, that we can't explain with our audio. Towards the end of the recording, there's just like 2 minutes of silence. We did not turn our mics off. My phone was still recording. I didn't pick any noises up, but as soon as Cher started talking about the ghost children at the end, when we were just kind of sitting around talking with Kelly, it was just kind of weird. So there's that. At the end of this episode, there is also the story that was told to us by one of the ladies that worked there, and she didn't want to be recorded, so I just kind of retold her story. So that's cool. And yeah, there's some creepy, cool ghost stories, retellings. We talked about my other podcast, which is Macabre, Manitoba, which was a October 2024 limited run. I had an episode out every day. We're talking about some gruesome, grossy facts about things that happen in the city and beyond and in Manitoba. And we were discussing that. We were also discussing, we spoke with the security guard there, a nice gentleman. He told us about this creepy cabin in the woods. Well, you're going to have to listen to that for yourself, because you're going to shit your pants on that one. Guaranteed. Anyway, again, huge shout out to the Winnipeg Paranormal Group. Cher came with me. We were able to go out for a public investigation at the Dalnavert just this past Friday. Hopefully we'll get that episode out to you shortly. Lots to edit. And we made amends to Gertie, who we pissed off a few years back at Doors Open. So it was a great night. Like, oh my God, like it was crazy. So much activity, so many things connected that night. The people were great. The public investigation, the people that came out had a lot of fun. And it was nice to see that nobody held back, and just people are curious. You want to know, you want evidence, you want proof from the other side. You want to be able to safely connect and know that there's more than what we see on this plane of existence. So that was so cool. Another cool event coming up again, Spirits with Spirits, July 30th, the King's Head Pub. Thank you so much for having us again. Haven't decided on a theme yet, but as always, we will have open mic. We invite everybody to come down, have some liquid courage, and tell their story. July 30th, 7 to 9 p.m., 120 King. Check our socials for more details as that comes up. Anyway, so enjoy tonight's episode, and remember to live every day like it is your last, but never give up the ghost.
Come on, Eileen. Oh, you look like Christmas. Give me up the ghost podcast. Yeah. Yes. Give me up the ghost. Is it on there?
We're Winnipeg's first and only paranormal podcast. We've been doing it 5.5 years.
And we're fun. And we drink and swear on there. So.
Oh, just a tad.
Little tiny
Take
bit.
the edge off.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know you're probably together, though. If you want. Well, it depends on our schedules and stuff.
We're not formal.
Once
We're
a week.
informal.
I'm about a week or two behind just because October's been really crazy. But yeah. All right.
Oh, Snoopy the Red Baron.
Isn't that cute?
As the most unaerodynamic run I've ever seen.
That's right.
He did. I know. He has shot the Red Baron down a million times, that boy.
Pew.
Pew pew is right.
Oh,
valuable power. Horribly bad.
Look how big this sucker is.
I know. And it's so weird looking.
Isn't it?
It is so weird.
I don't like it.
I know. It's just odd. And that's what landing
they got a REM pod here. I hope they don't forget it.
Oh.
That's the one that sets off.
Yeah. And they have a landing on the water thing. That just seems... Are you in the front of that? Yeah, thank God. I'm going, Where does the pilot sit on that? Because there's the blade
Oh,
back there,
yeah,
but the
look at that.
pilot's here.
Oh, no. It's
I
behind him.
don't like this whole thing either.
No, I don't like the way it was constructed.
It lands on water, I'm assuming. Flying boat. For
Hmm.
use in remote areas without runways. Instead of putting it on pontoons, they just made a whole boat out of it, I guess.
So.
What the hell?
So we're going back this way?
I guess so.
Okay.
Is that a crank-em starter thing?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Holy shit. Who wants to start a plane like
I'd
that?
hate to have to be the guy that had to do that.
Yeah, no
so.
kidding. A few broken arms,
Yeah.
shins.
Are you usually security here a lot, or? Yeah. Have you ever seen anything weird around here? You have not. Okay. Oh, okay. And do you have to do like a whole night shift here? No. Just when there's events and stuff, I guess, eh? Oh, okay. Is there? Yeah. Well, she said she went to a wedding here once, so.
Yeah, I don't know if it was this one. It might have been at the old one then. I don't know.
10 years ago?
10 years ago? Was this here 10 years ago?
No,
No,
this
then
is
it was the
fairly new.
hangar we were at. Yeah. Yeah, we were in the hangar then.
Do you believe in ghosts? Kind of maybe?
Kinda.
I haven't had like
An experience, right?
myself, but
We get that a lot too.
Yeah.
Like we hear that, people want to believe, but until they
Yeah.
see something, they don't,
that's
you know.
kinda-
Yeah. I appreciate that for sure. Well, if you ever want to hear some ghost stories, that's our podcast. So we've been doing it 5.5 years. We're Winnipeg's first and only paranormal podcast. So we do Winnipeg and Manitoba stories.
And we swear
And
though.
we drink and
We
swears
swear.
a little bit.
My really good friend has the first cabin on the Whiteshell. I don't know if you've ever heard that story before. It's actually in Manitoba.
Really?
Oh.
Okay.
So the story goes that there was a French guy who came over, and he was a hunter, and he was scared that his wife would leave him when he'd go out.
Okay.
So he used to lock her in the cellar so she
Oh,
couldn't leave him.
lovely.
Oh,
That's
shit.
nice.
But he died in a hunting accident.
And left her in the
And
cellar.
she ended up dying in
Oh
that
my
cellar.
God.
Oh, that's
Now
horrific.
it's all
Pity.
carpeted over, but that cabin is still there. They haven't changed it.
Wow.
First cabin on the Whiteshell.
Yeah.
And he
Nice.
says there's like sometimes you'll have dogs like barking at the same corner all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the dogs are always.
Sometimes like he'll play like his radio, but it's not a real. It's like it's an iPod thing. You plug your phone in,
Sure.
and sometimes it'll go staticky. He says,
Yeah,
just like little weird things. But yeah, the floor is hollow underneath. You could.
Jeez.
It's just
I don't like
carpeted
that.
over
I hope you
now.
got a deal on it.
Yeah. Maybe you should look and see if there's anything in there.
They have not done that. It's still like the carpet down there. Still, you could tell the carpet's still.
Nah.
That's down there. It's.
And that's a nightmare in itself.
Yeah.
That's a horror story in
I
itself.
know it's a guest cabin. They built like a few cabins
Oh,
on the
okay.
property,
I was
so
just going to say, I would almost,
just
if they had property, I would almost build like,
that's what they did. They gave
Yeah.
the property and they built like this big cabin on it, and
oh,
left that there.
that's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
They like to
leave
torture the guests.
the guests
Let's
they
see if
don't
they
like.
survive the night.
I guess you don't like stay there.
Cabin in the woods circumstance,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Sacrifice.
That's horrible.
Wow. I'll have
I can't
to Google
imagine.
that. Thanks
Yeah.
for
Wonder
sharing
Wonder how
that
long it
story.
took her to
Yeah.
die.
I don't want to even think about that.
Over a week. I mean, you can go
Oh,
without
sure.
food for how long?
Probably went crazy
21
first.
days.
Probably snapped
Who
from
knows- Who
dehydration.
knows how much food they had or what they had? It's a
Eat
story.
dirt in the
Could have had
basement
some-
down there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe.
That
Maybe.
poor woman. Oh, that's
Yuck.
horrible. Yeah, the
But you
shit
could
that
dig
goes
your
on
way
in this
out.
province, eh? You just have no idea.
I know.
Anyway, what was your name? Sorry.
Cool.
Brendan.
Brendan. Hi, Brendan. I'm Jazz.
Sure.
So nice to
You
meet
as
you.
well.
Thanks for sharing your story with us. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, I mean, it's not
Well,
cool, but
not
cool
cool,
story,
but
but
Interesting.
yeah,
It
yeah,
is
yeah.
interesting.
That's
Yeah.
a good way to put it, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we're just gonna finish off
Yeah, I
and
don't
then
know.
probably
What
make our way
I don't know
out.
what we're supposed to
Yeah.
go. I forgot what group we're with even.
Well, we were with Eileen
Oh.
and but she went for a smoke. So
Oh, so then we're here. Now we're with
Well,
Kelly.
we're by the creepy plane again.
I know. I don't like that plane.
No.
Oh, look at that. See? Okay.
Okay.
See how there's a boat attached to that?
Oh yeah, I just noticed that.
When we lived up north,
Yeah.
after when we had our cabin and we had to get our boat up north,
Yeah.
that's what we had to do.
Really.
We had to put that to strap it on a plane.
Oh.
Otherwise,
be
if there was
lopsided?
anything ever bigger, like if there was one time they took like the back of a truck to lock things in,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had to take it on the winter roads.
Yeah, I still don't like this guy. I just no, I don't like that guy.
The whole thing. Why? Oh, look it. I was gonna say, look at the top opens and you can stand and poke your head out.
So let's take a picture of this and see if something pops in the picture, eh? That was a creepy story, hey?
Yeah, I don't like that.
No, that poor woman.
Yeah,
Jeez.
that would be horrific. Come on, Eileen. Oh, sweat.
You want to what, Eileen?
That's a different song altogether.
Oh my God. Connotation.
Oh, look at a barrel. How much is a barrel of oil in them
sure.
days?
Yeah, you always see those
Look at
films.
these chairs.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
You always see those chairs where the big propellers, they gotta get it going, eh? I'd hate to be that guy.
oh, I know.
I'd
But
hate to have
I've
that
never
job.
seen a crank on a plane before. That's like an old T.
Maybe
That's like an
that's-
old Model T.
Well, I
You
don't
know, they
do you
had the
think-
crank on them. It is though, because it's right
Yeah.
beside where the motor is. The engine's up
That's
there.
true.
This thing has not gone off.
No, not really. Not
No,
tonight.
just a couple of little blips.
Couple blurps.
Blurps.
Blurp,
It
blurp.
was really cool when you get on a plane, like a pontoon plane,
Yeah.
because have you ever climbed on a pontoon plane?
No. No.
They pull up to your dock, and when you get on, you have to like step on the pontoon
Oh
to
yeah.
climb in.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird because you're sort of standing above the water,
Yeah.
climbing onto this thing that flies in the sky. It's
No.
really weird,
I'm
yeah.
not good with little planes, so I don't think.
Nah.
And I'm not saying that because I would never try going on a little plane. I just. I have a hard time with the big planes.
I did not like going on a big plane. After I had been on a little plane for so many times in my life, like all the time, right?
Yeah.
That a big plane and I could not see the ground bothered me. Because you can see the ground, right?
Well,
when you're flying.
Yeah. See, like, and too with the little planes, it's all on the elevation, right? Like,
yeah.
Like the size, you can only go so high.
Mm-hmm. Oh, totally. It's not pressurized, right? There's no. But yeah.
Crazy. Like I counted, like for as not paranoid I am about flying, but like I counted. I've been on 25 flights in my life, and that's even connecting, you know?
Oh, that's a lot though. Like that's a lot of flights.
And I don't like it.
No.
So
yeah, but that's quite a few.
Yeah.
I don't know how many I've been on, but I've only been on large planes like 4 times, maybe.
Yeah.
Like a large one, but little ones and beavers, like ones that were like say a 10 passenger to like a 4 passenger.
Right.
I don't even know how many times.
16. So wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 18. I lied. 18.
18 planes, yeah.
I forgot. But I knew it was more than 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't
Oh,
like
let's
it.
say if I want, let's just say for low counting,
Yeah.
I went say from 0, like from birth till I was 14 at least. Right. Even once you're there and back, that's like 28 right there. And it was more than that because we used to come out for Christmas and we used to go back, right?
Right.
So I don't even know how many times that happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there was that, my mom always used to talk about the one time that she had to fly out herself, just her and me.
Okay.
And it was storming really bad.
Oh.
Yeah. She said it was terrifying. It was like
been,
lightning and everything up there.
God.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
It was nuts.
Yeah.
They would fly on everything. They didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
They were nuts.
And just think about the technology back then compared to now, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
Yeah. Hop in their plane. The guy that flew us out, one guy is Keith McRae. He used to run like they had a Hudson's Bay store up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'd go and he'd work in the Hudson's Bay store and then fly planes.
Sure. Jack of all trades.
Yeah, I know why.
Yeah. I like that story you said about your aunt.
Isn't that cool?
That's very cool.
I have the story in my notes there.
Good.
And that lady that was telling me about her when she was sick.
Right.
I honestly, the same freaking thing happened to me.
I didn't know that.
I dreamt it. I called it the wisp. I dreamt about this black dude.
Wow.
And he was very threatening.
Wow.
And then for quite a while after that, I kept on thinking I saw him in the corner of my eye all the time.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Took a while before that went away. It was really creepy.
I've had like sleep paralysis and I've seen shadows.
Yeah.
I haven't had that for about last one I had was so if Colton
Touch wood.
yeah. If Colton was like 25 now and he was driving already at that point, I was on 17, 18. So not that long ago, 7, 8 years ago. The last time I had
a paralysis thing, like a bad one. Yeah.
it was bad, but it wasn't too bad. I started getting into myself, but then when I realized the circumstance, I kind of talked myself down from it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I don't know how to explain that.
No, I know. You sort of know you felt that it was
I
happening,
didn't-
sort of thing.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
giving me anxiety as it was
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
But I remember I had gone for, it's always when this is the weird time. Like it wasn't in the middle of the night. This was middle of the day.
Yeah.
And
Not when you're like deep ramming out. It's like an
No.
afternoon nap kind of
it
thing,
was,
right?
for me, it was a nap.
Yeah.
I had it years before, but it was at night. But
Mhm.
This was a nap, and this was in the present day house. And the weird part was when I was sleeping there, and I could see like light from the kitchen, like daylight.
Right.
You
Because
know?
it wasn't dark, because it's like,
No.
yeah, I know, eh?
And
That's
the
weird.
kitchen curtain, or I mean, the living curtain
Yeah.
was closed.
Yeah.
But the weird part was because I could see this outline, and that's the reason why I saw the spirit. And I'm like,
Oh.
and I thought it was my son, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, he's at work. And then
So
I
you
called
knew, you were
out.
aware enough of that point.
Right,
Yeah.
but to snap myself out of it, so groggy, like
Really,
so
eh?
groggy.
Like you just didn't
It
want to
wasn't
open
a
your
normal
eyes.
groggy. Like it wasn't a normal.
It's like you were drugged.
It was like
Maybe it's your husband drugging you.
No, you wouldn't know the first thing.
No. I know what you mean, though. Like an overwhelming
shit.
exhaustion, right?
Did I drop my mic? Oh no, there it is. Just
No,
like
you were beeping.
Oh, because I was sitting, because I'm sitting down.
Because you were
so it's
standing,
like-
yeah.
Um,
No, but
that
no.
was the weirdest experience. Not the weirdest experience, but it was.
But
an
weird enough, though,
experience.
yeah. No. Don't like that.
No, because when you hear shadow figures, and when you hear about sleep paralysis, it's in the dead of night when everything's dark and black. No,
Mhm.
no, this
No,
was
no.
during the day.
Yeah, no, the afternoon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was no afternoon delight. Let me tell you.
No shit, Sherlock.
No shit, Sherlock.
Yeah.
Somebody's
Oh,
supposed to
look
be
at
up
that old plane, the blue and white one there. I never
there.
saw.
Do you see somebody walking up there? Or is that just me?
Where? Oh no, there's somebody walking up there.
Oh,
Who
okay,
is that?
good.
Who are you, and why are you up there?
Why are you up there? Well, that's weird.
Don't know.
I don't know. One of the volunteers, I'm assuming.
I don't know. Yeah, no. Wow. Those exit lights look foggy.
Don't they look foggy?
Don't they look foggy? What
thought
the
it was
hell?
just
Is that my
me.
eyes?
No. They're not very discernible. See, I got this one app on my phone. Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't used it for a long time.
Oh, is that to show a thingy?
No, it goes.
Oh, cool.
Oh, it doesn't want to work though.
Are you muted?
Yeah, maybe I haven't updated the
No.
terms.
The terms and the conditions.
See, it's going.
Yep.
I haven't updated it in a long time. So distracting. There's so much to look at.
So much stuff I know. I'm just going, how come it's foggy over there
crazy.
on those exit things? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it burns down.
She's from Transcona. Every other house seems to be haunted. in
Yeah, there's a
Transcona.
bunch of people talking about that all of a sudden
Yeah.
on Transcona. I'm proud of it. They're like, yeah, I went to go look at the house. I can't stand it there.
On Transcona.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
I need to go
On their
Yeah.
page, yeah.
Just like creep.
Did you
Yeah.
get any stories at least when you're creeping? Did you get any stories? From
No,
those people?
I didn't. I
Oh,
Do you
didn't.
still live in Transcona?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So maybe you can get us into some houses. There's some nice houses.
Hello.
There's some really Transcona.
That's right.
And I'm like,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah. Like we know.
I
So
love Transcona.
we interviewed.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they live. Well, she had a shit ton of really good stories all her life, right?
Mhm.
And then the one story that was the most intriguing is the actual house that they live in now.
Hmm.
There was a little boy that died in the garage of
Mhm.
carbon monoxide poisoning. He was 4 years old. His parents were doing like lawn work,
Oh my
and
Yeah.
he went to go lay down, and he died. And here's the creepy one. One of the a lot of creepy parts was the house next door.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the lady that they bought the house of, she looked after him. She babysat him, so he was always in her house, right? So it wasn't that the little boy died, but he died next door.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because she babysat him during the day and stuff, their house is haunted now by the little boy because he wants to
Just wanna
play with
walk
the bees
over.
and shit.
Mhm.
And yeah, like things will break that shouldn't be
Mhm.
breaking,
That's okay.
and they've
Yeah,
seen
come
they've
back.
seen him like out of the corner of the eye,
Mhm.
and, you know, all this stuff. I'll send you the episode. It's like
Yeah.
a couple of years back. Right?
Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Mm-hmm.
Michaela's super excited
Oh, nice. Yeah, they're out. I'm up to date. I'm up
The
to
murder.
19.
The murder episode.
Yeah. The one
about it. I know, I
today.
gotta tell my 19-year-old
is
to
that?
be like,
Yeah.
The one today was the one about that dude. Or was that yesterday? I can't remember. I've done so many. Oh no, today was the episode with the cannibal at the Albert Hotel. for when Shall We Dance was being filmed here.
Ew. Shall we dance?
Yeah,
Or
Shall
have
We
a
Dance
snack?
with Jennifer Lopez, Richard Gere, and Susan Sarandon. And they had what was it? They had the jewelry. They had like really expensive jewelry, and some degenerate stole the jewelry, and he hooked up with a guy that was renting the room for a month in the St. Albert Hotel. And the guy that rented this room, because it was like a shanty kind of place, right? Questionable people.
Right.
And I guess they had
a lot of
they had a
hotels
yeah, I know, especially the St. Albert Arms. Anyway, and so they had like a homosexual tryst or whatever, and the guy
Oh,
that
they were
was
eating
renting
more
the room,
than.
he chopped up the guy into 8 pieces, and he turned himself into the cops. And when he turned himself in, they went back to the hotel, and they found like he was stacked up neatly in pieces in the tub with blood everywhere. And they found that $400,000 case Susan Sarandon necklace that she was wearing for the film.
Stop. So they could have been eating like royalty instead of eating each other.
I don't know, man.
Fuck.
Yeah. So that made
It's not like
actually
you can sell it
that
anywhere though,
actually made the New
truthfully.
York Post. So I'm
Really?
dictating from the New York Post. Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that was today's actually.
Hey, you want a murder? Are you doing all murders?
Mayhem and mystery. I'm mixing it up. a
Why
little
don't
bit.
you do the one that happened on my grandma's farm?
I got it. That's
Good.
I'm going to be recording it this month. Or
Oh,
not
okay.
this month. This weekend, because I need
Cool.
2 more episodes.
Well, you know what?
Listen
At the
to it
end, you
during the
can
day.
say that there is one mass grave that they're all buried in there, in the middle of the pasture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Yeah.
I had a hard time pronunciating.
Yeah, in the pasture.
I recorded a lot of this stuff when I was sick, and I couldn't pronunciate that, and I just gave up the
No.
names.
Yeah,
Bunch of
I know.
Ukrainian names. I was sick, so I got 2
Just
more
put
to do.
ski on that if everything.
The one that's going to come out.
Yeah.
The one that's going to come out tomorrow is the one I think I was telling you, Ashley, about my great grandmother who got murdered, and then they defiled
we
the
got all
corpse
sorts
and
of.
stuff.
Ew.
Did I tell you about that
We
one?
got all sorts of murder things going
Yeah.
on. Eh?
Yeah, but the nice thing about these episodes, you know what? I'm just reading. But the nice thing, no, but I'm reading them straight from the newspaper articles and stuff, so I'm not walking around. And at the same time, they're like anywhere from 3 minutes to 12 minutes. They're very
very
you
quick.
know, just a snapshot. So
Well, I have that newspaper article if you want it.
Okay.
I took
You know,
pictures of it.
True life, man.
It's
Yeah,
scarier
true
than
life.
fucking. Yeah, I know.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Sometimes
Totally is.
it's like when
People
people
are
go,
so-
I don't know how those people make up those movies, and meanwhile you
Yeah.
go, have you looked around at
I know.
anything lately? Like, have you read news or?
Like the one I did, I was telling Sherry before we got here. The one I did a couple of days ago, maybe 2 days ago, was the Winnipeg jewel heist in 1966. Like that would be the mayhem category. Nobody knows about this shit, right? It's just like what?
Mhm.
This guy, he was like a career criminal, always doing these like jobs. He taught himself how to fly and stuff like that. And then what he ended up doing was he figured out the route that when they brought in the gold from Red Lake, Ontario to Winnipeg to then send it to Ottawa to get mined for like say the mint and all that kind of stuff, whatever. He figured that out, and he did a heist. He stole like a $2 million shipment, and they buried it in somebody's backyard until the heat laid off. But because he was so renowned to pull shit like this, like with like flying planes and heists and stuff, whatever,
Survey
they went to
you.
him first.
Yeah,
did. They
busted.
went to him first. So he's like he started
Yeah.
time in jail on and off like over the years. And the last he did was apparently once he got out of jail, he was actually a medic flying the planes in like Keewatin on Kenora area. But that plane crashed, and and 2 people died, the patient and the medic, but they never found the pilot. So they assumed he died,
Interesting.
but he was kind of shisty. So,
Yeah.
But apparently he was well received in Kenora and Keewatin for his flying skills, right? Like, they just
Mhm.
loved him.
How do you
Yeah.
find these things?
I'm just looking at Winnipeg, winnipegHomicide.org. And then,
Oh, that's a good
Yeah.
site.
and then
Has a lot of shit on it. Yeah.
sometimes they have links,
Mhm.
sometimes they don't. So, but they give names and dates, so then I can take that and look at the newspaper articles.
Yeah.
Like, do you go downtown to?
No, I can go online.
Mm. Did you do the last hanging too?
Actually, it's funny you asked me about that because the first episode is the first hanging, and I'm going to do the last episode.
Excellent.
Of the last, but,
Good.
but
Good
it's
girl.
Very short, but I'm going to do something really.
There
With
is a thing. Well, we did an episode about that, didn't we?
Mhm.
There's a big story
We
there
got that.
somewhere. Yeah, that you.
The last
That's
hanging.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm going to pair it up with something really gross.
But didn't he?
Liz Road
Didn't he
is on
not kill
there.
that person? And it was pretty gross. There was like a
Yeah.
graphic detail from the cop shop, I
Well,
think.
wasn't that that was the Grilla? That was Grilla Jack, wasn't it? The last name?
No, was it? I can't remember.
Yeah.
I'll have to Google it. It was a
Yeah.
long time ago. Because there was a whole thing. Oh, I just got choked in my candy. Just went down the wrong hole. But died right here.
But if there is interest, if people like it, and if there's interest in
Mhm.
it, right? You know, if we,
Yeah, there always is interest
No,
in that
but
shit, though.
I still
Used
want
to
to bring
love
you. I want to
doing
bring you
that.
into this. We do more.
Oh, no, that's
No.
fine. No.
We do more research though. Like
Yeah.
I'm just doing scant, right? Like
Well,
just
yeah,
scant.
scant is all you need
Super
sometimes.
When I used to be
Your
a
scanties.
newspaper reporter, one of my beats was the police beat.
I didn't
Yeah.
tell her
So I
about
had
that.
to-
She was a
So I
newspaper
had to
reporter.
read
Oh, cool.
police reports
Nice.
every morning. I had to go to the police station.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'd be like, people are so stupid.
Yeah.
Just-
Oh yeah.
it was hilarious.
They are, yeah.
It's quite hilarious when you read
Mhm.
the police reports and you're like,
Just crazy.
what the hell? Like the guy got followed in the snow. They just followed his track.
Yeah, footprints
Very
right to the
rough.
door. Yeah, I know.
They-
I know.
I realized,
But that's
like,
true,
how
though. They are
stupid a
dumb.
lot of criminals are.
Mhm.
Like,
Well, there was
pretty damn stupid.
I mean, some of them are interesting and sad kind of thing.
Yeah.
But the one was the girl in Brandon who was buried in a grave. Her name was Erin Chorney, and it happened in
Chorney?
2006. Yeah.
Jeez, we have. Okay.
I used to love listening to the radio.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did too. I had a
Well,
radio
yeah,
too. I listened to
when they do the police.
the scanner.
the
Yeah.
scanner.
Mm-hmm. We have a listener, or on Facebook, who's Chorney.
We do, don't we?
So,
Yes.
and she is the mother of a guy that's a fisherman that I did paintings for.
Okay.
Who's it's like such a small fucking world sometimes.
Smaller.
It's so weird. Fuck,
So-
man.
Because we're talking about little kids again. And her mic goes off.
Yeah, I wonder.
Uh, I
Yeah,
don't
he
know.
was like, that's. Yeah, that happens.
You don't like me talking
I'm
about
like,
little
so
kids?
That's a normal thing.
Hey?
Never happened.
You want to talk about kids? Am I on?
Well,
Am I on?
Are you guys
Can we
taking it?
hold on. I was off
What
too.
time is it now? It's 11.
I said 10.
It's 11.
I know. But in
Holy
some time zone is
I'm
10.
starting to wonder
It
if we
is.
should have them.
Yeah, yeah.
What the hell? I'm off again.
That's weird, eh?
What, man?
Doesn't want to see you go.
I wouldn't be mad at me.
You wanna
No,
do a
no,
smudge?
I'm dead.
No.
Am I?
No, you're good.
Well, why did it?
Because it's picking you up.
What the fuck? No, it's beeped.
I think
Beeped
it's
one
this-
time.
I think it's this place. I'm sure it's. Do you have any stories you want to share?
I like being recorded.
No.
Yeah.
Can-
Beautiful voice, though.
What
Get
if?
very-
What if you were to tell us and then we would tell your story? How about that?
Yeah, okay, we'll tell your story.
Okay.
You want to do it
That's
that way?
fine. Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
All right.
So I have two, I guess, technically. So one, my boss, she's the one that's over in the boutique there.
Okay.
We were here doing inventory, and we were here pretty late. And she was out here. I was in our back storage room. We were doing some counting, and all of a sudden we heard this loud bang. And it wasn't like the bang of a building settling or anything like that. It was like it
of
sounded
course.
like someone like rammed into something.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
lovely. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, oh, I think I'm here thinking that she just got pissed off
Yeah.
and like got up out of her chair really fast and flew backwards. So I went
Yeah,
up
yeah.
there. I'm like, you okay? She's like, no, but you heard that, right?
Uh-oh.
And I was like,
Oh.
yeah.
She's like thinking, is that you? And you're
yeah,
thinking,
exactly,
is that you?
Exactly. And we're just like, yeah. And so then we're like, hey, we continued on for a little while, and then she started hearing other noises, and she came got me. She's like, yeah, we're gonna go home now.
Wow, eh?
She's like, I know we're not done, but we're gonna go home.
We're going to go home.
we're
Yeah,
done.
We're done.
Yeah,
That's
we're
it.
done.
That's good enough for the day.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one, me and a coworker, we had just finished closing up. We were the last people in the building. Started going up these stairs to clock out and down, like in between the Viscount, which is the big air Canada plane, and the Starfighter. Started hearing like children talking and playing,
Oh.
and we like stopped. We're like, is there a chance we missed somebody? But I'm like, no, it wouldn't
No,
just be
yeah.
kids,
No.
because we do like a
Random
security walk and
students
stuff
left
like
behind.
that.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we're like, do we go? And then we're like, okay, it's probably nothing. We kept walking. We kept hearing it though, and we're just like, and we're like, do we go check it out? And we're like,
No,
because
it's
either
okay.
we did miss someone on our security walk, and I don't want to know what they're
And
doing.
they'll
Of
come.
course, of course.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or it's something
Or
that
creepy.
I really don't want to interact with right now.
But it's always interesting when it's more than one person that hears the same thing. It's almost like validation, right? It's just like, okay, I'm not crazy, and yeah, there is something else happening, right?
We were walking up the stairs near my coworker, and we both stopped at the same time.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
And we're just like, wait, what?
yeah,
kids
for sure.
laughing and stuff are creepy.
So
I don't know
creepy.
why that is. It's so creepy. right?
Apparently, other people in that area tonight have talked to children.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
that's
heard.
what I was just saying. I
Yeah.
heard. I heard them talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Cool.
Interesting. When you were saying that the first 5 that started the museum, was one of them George Chapman? Do you know that name?
that is not a name that rings a bell.
No? Okay. Because I know a George Chapman who's regarded in the city, and he was responsible for helping to put the first one together, the first or the second museum.
Yeah,
So,
Oh, okay, yeah.
that could be. Anyway.
We've moved a couple times, so different.
Okay, so the next story was told to us from one of the ladies that works there at the Aviation Museum, and she'd asked that we not record her voice, that she did not want to be recorded, and that's cool. Like, if you don't want to, but she said we can tell her story, so that's what we're going to do in this part. So speaking of children, hint, hint, with respects to her story, she had 2 stories. The first story was when she was doing inventory with her boss. Her boss was doing inventory in the gift shop area up front at the Aviation Museum, and she was in the back. And then all of a sudden, she hears a really loud boom. Like, it wasn't like the sound of the building settling. It wasn't like the sound of, just when you hear noises when you're in a building or anything like that. She said it sounded specifically like something rammed into something. First thing she thought, like something happened to her boss. Maybe she dropped something, or maybe she got mad or whatever. So she comes running out to the front of the Aviation Museum to check on her boss. And they both look at each other like, you heard that too, right? And it wasn't either one of them, but they definitely heard noises in the museum, like big boom noises, like something got hit, like a ramming noise. And they kept hearing these strange noises throughout the building after that. And they were kind of creeped out, and then they reconnected again, like they had gone back to do inventory. They kept hearing these odd noises, and then the boss came to get her and says, I think we're going to clock out for the night. We're done. So then they locked up the building and they left. So her second story was, again, concerning children. Speaking of creepy ghost children, she was there with a co-worker. It was late at night. They were starting their proceedings, their process of locking up the building, and they check everything. And just as they were walking up to the stairs back, I guess, to like the staff room or whatever, where they clock out, all of a sudden, both of them heard children running around, laughing and singing. And they thought they heard that by the Viscount Plain area. And they both look at each other like, what the hell? And they both heard it. And at that point, they're like, do we go check it out? And then they're wondering, did we miss people? Were there people still in the building? But then it was late at night, and they don't recall seeing any children there earlier. So it's just like, well, no, the building was empty. No more patrons were there. No more visitors were there to check out the exhibits. So they were like, do we go take a look? And then they were too apprehensive. They're like, no, we're pretty sure there's nobody here. And they both know who that was as far as the children running around playing and singing and having a grand old time in the museum. So given that they were pretty certain that it was the ghost children from that plane or from that area there, they just kind of locked the building and they peaced out and they went home for the night.